Are you ready, Kevin?
Welcome, my name is Philip Swicegood, and I am back today with my good friend Dr. Harper from Vein Specialist of the South here in beautiful downtown Macon, Georgia at what may be our coolest interview venue yet. We are so excited about this. We are interviewing Brandon Raphael, who is the CEO of the Macon Bacon, and we have some great questions for him. We're really excited about this. Brandon, thanks so much for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
So I would imagine there are a lot of families, there are a lot of people that have been cooped up at home. They haven't been able to get out. They really haven't been able to do much of anything over the past year. And now we're finally able to do a little bit more. What can they expect coming to a Macon Bacon game this year?
Well, COVID or not, fans can expect to be entertained the entire time, from the moment they get out of the car to the moment that they get back. But this year is going to be super special. You know, for all those folks that weren't able to get out, we did play last year. We did have a smaller crowd. We were one of about 12 teams in the country that played live baseball in front of live fans. But this year is going to be really different. Obviously, from the excitement of just getting out and being able to enjoy yourself. We're outdoor venue. We have fans that get the air flowing, but more importantly is the entertainment value for not just your family, but your company or anybody else that wants to come out.
Great.
Hey, this ballpark's been here a long time, hasn't it?
92 years.
92 years.
Yes.
So some of those pictures of people out there that played here, who were some of the players that actually played minor league baseball here?
Well, the Macon Bacon are very blessed and fortunate to be able to call this our home. And if you think about the history that has been at this ballpark, it is unbelievable. I mean, Braves fans will know that Chipper Jones started his professional career here, Andrew Jones. But beyond that, some of the most iconic Hall of Famers in the history of the game have come through here. Jackie Robinson played a game. He broke the color barrier in the state of Georgia at Luther Williams Field.
Wow.
You've got Ted Williams. You've got Hank Aaron. Pete Roses, the hit king, first every year in professional ball, was here as well. So we love to honor our past and talk about those that came before us.
That's super. Now, what about last year? How good was last year? Tell us a bit about that.
Last year could have not been any more exciting. I mean, you think about what we talked about earlier, one of 12 teams in the country that had live baseball in front of live fans. But really, the highlight was winning our first championship at Macon Bacon.
Right.
The first championship in Macon since 1962, the 1962 Peaches, with Pete Rose on that team. So it's our goal to make Macon and Middle Georgia proud, and to have that championship on this field, beating those stinking bananas, was great.
Are the eggs going to be back?
I think we might see some eggs.
So, you would think that we would have a good shot at getting players who just want to come and play here in Macon. So tell us about what it's looking like for this year, where this kid's coming from, and that kind of thing.
Yes, sir. So in collegiate summer ball, traditionally the Division I schools and even some of the others will have encouragements for their ball players to play in the summer. So they'll play 50 to 55 games at their respective college or university, and then they'll play summer ball about the same number of games. Right. Now, the Coastal Plain League, which is the league we play in, we tend to get some of the better players. We're one of the top 3 leagues in the country. But when you start talking about larger crowds, we average 2,400 fans a game. We sell out every weekend that we have a game here. You start getting more of a notoriety. So players from all over the country want to come. So traditionally, you might have more of a regionalized approach. We do have some of those. We have Georgia and Georgia Tech represented, and Mercer at our games. But you're talking about kids from California, from Texas, from New York, everywhere in between. They come and spend their summers here and call Macon their home for about 50, 55 games.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So y'all are big proponents of Macon, and we're glad y'all are here.
Well, we love our community. We believe we're the team of the community, and you have a certain responsibility with giving back. We're very proud that in our first 3 years we've given back more than $100,000 to our local community. We love that people from all over the state come to our games, all over the country, and when they do that, they're staying in our hotels or eating at our restaurants or visiting our tourist attractions. So we love representing Middle Georgia in the state of Georgia and beyond.
So, Brandon, it's so neat that you guys won the championship last year because as a Georgia sports fan, we're just perpetually disappointed. You know, I mean, it seems like it's year after year, whether it's the Falcons in the Super Bowl or Georgia a couple years ago in the overtime championship game that they weren't able to pull it out. You know, it's just perpetual disappointment. So it's great that we finally got a championship here. That's awesome. Now, I do understand that the Savannah Bananas, I should back up. The disgusting Savannah Bananas are our arch rivals. How do you think we're going to do against them this year?
Well, I mean, you know, we always don't like to guarantee anything, but we have had their number in the playoffs. We've knocked them out of the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Good.
And so, you know, you think about, you know, at the end of the day, it's the scoreboard what counts.
That's right.
We have a great rivalry. We have a lot of fun with them. You come to any of our games where we play the Bananas, we'll have a kid smashing a banana before the game on the field. You know, it's all in fun. You know, I wouldn't say we're like Red Sox Yankees. Because I think that they literally want to cause harm to each other. But we have a lot of fun with it, and it's a nice in-state rivalry to go after. But we got their number.
Very nice, very nice. And so speaking of kids, I would imagine you guys get lots of families coming. Say there's a family coming. Is there such thing as like a family day, like a wristband day? Do you guys have specials?
Well, we feel every day is a family day.
Great.
Because our ballpark is very family friendly. All the skits we have on the field are going to be family friendly. We have a kid zone that the kids can go and play wiffle ball or a jungle gym or watch the players warm up before the game in the batting cage. But we will have 4 fireworks shows each year, those are awesome for people and families to come to. Small kids and big kids, obviously, we all love fireworks. And then beyond that, we have a Friends and Family Day where we partner with Waffle House this year for a great opportunity there. So, you know, you'll see that throughout the year, some different opportunities. All of our ticket plans come with all-you-can-eat food anyways. So, you know, whether you're a 3-year-old and you want to try 5 hot dogs, or an adult, you want to go after it, that's what it's all about. And so that's what we want it to be, is we want it to be family fun, entertainment type of a ballpark to come to that anybody from any walk of life would feel comfortable walking into Luther Williams Field.
That's fantastic. So, Dr. Harper, as a medical professional, can we finally designate bacon to be a health food?
For the baseball team, absolutely. So we love bacon, right?
We love bacon. That's a prerequisite.
Right. Y'all serve some bacon items on the menu, don't you? What's your favorite?
Well, we do. You know, we are the Macon Bacon, so you have to have plenty of it. You can get a cup of bacon at any time if you want a cup of bacon, and it's really, really good. But our favorite that we love to highlight is our 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon sandwich.
Okay.
A lot of people know the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon game that a lot of people like to play.
Right.
But you think about 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon sandwich. It's meant to be nostalgic, but it's really, really good. So you got your base, which is your chicken patty or hamburger, and then it goes with strips of bacon, pulled pork, bacon bits, barbecue sauce, and it is very, very, very good. So that's our food and beverage director, Nick, who came up with that idea. But yeah, we love to play off the Kevin Bacon scenario. He even recognizes us on Twitter and on Facebook, so it's pretty special to be able to honor him. But you can baconize anything. You want to put bacon to Coke, with your peanuts, anything you want.
Well, Kevin Bacon is actually probably going to see this video.
Probably.
So this is the challenge to you, Kevin. Come to Macon.
Yes.
And enjoy some baseball with us, right?
He named his goat after us.
Yeah.
I mean, then you know you've actually made it when you have your goat named after you.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So, Dr. Harper, say there is someone here, they're in the stands, they've been sitting for a couple hours watching a game. They notice a little bit of tenderness in their leg. Is that necessarily a sign of a varicose vein, and what should they do?
You know, it may be. Sometimes patients can actually, you might see something in their leg, bulging vein or unsightly spider veins, and it's kind of obvious. But some people just have achy legs at the end of the day, if they're sitting for a while, or if they drove a couple hours to get here from North Georgia to see the Bacon play. So if you have aching, fatigue in your legs, it's a good idea to get checked out by a vein specialist and let us see if there might be some underlying issues there that you may not be aware of.
Fantastic. Brandon, last question for you. Say there's people watching the game, they want to know more about the schedule or they want to follow you guys on social media. Where would you like to send them?
Well, MaconBaconBaseball.com is our website. That's got everything, and obviously we're on every social media channel you can think of: TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything in between. But obviously, we love folks coming to our games, and that's why we're here. But we appreciate the shares, we appreciate the follows, and anybody that's interested in bacon too, we'll take them too.
That's fantastic. I love it. Well, thank you so much for being with
Thanks
us.
for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for watching. We are so excited to be here. We had a great interview. Stay tuned for next time with myself and Dr. Harper. You never know where we might show up.